Welcome to China and to the region of Inner Mongolia, where the beautiful and vibrant city of Hohhot plays host to a Grand Prix event on the IJF World Judo Tour for the third time. China is a nation which has seen the educational benefits of judo, having invested heavily in this sport, and now it celebrates over a decade of hosting its annual judo event, as once more the world's top judoka converged here to battle for valuable ranking points. After a fun-filled opening ceremony, some fantastic judo lay in store, and will bring you all the best action. Since Hohhot shares both Chinese and Mongolian cultural heritage, we'll reminisce with Mongolian judo hero Naidan Tuvshinbayar. We'll then feature Majlinda Kelmendi, Kosovo's iconic Olympic champion, before seeing how her current rival, Abe Uta of Japan, got on, as she vied for gold at under 52 kilograms. We start at under 81 kilograms, where Iran's Saeed Maleh was in action, looking to take his first World Judo Tour gold since becoming world champion in Baku last summer. A win here would see him reclaim the world #1 spot, and his performance during the eliminations did not disappoint. Maleh is both unorthodox and classical at the same time, merging attacks from unpredictable angles and grips with a perfect understanding of the fundamentals of judo. The result, a dynamic throwing machine that can hit opponents when and where they least expect it. Japan's Fujiwara Sataro lay in wait for Maleh in the gold medal contest, a rematch of the World Championship final in Baku, a dream match for judo audiences worldwide. Let's join our commentator, former world champion Neil Adams, to see how it unfolded.
Maleh has been on good form all day. A rematch of the world final. Maleh was the winner there. Now look at that! Bottom of the jacket, and he's in for the Sinagi! And yes, he scores Ippon! And that was brilliant stuff from Maleh. He looked to me as if he expected to do that from the very beginning. He had hold right at the bottom of the jacket, and he really launches it upwards. And well, Fujiwara could do nothing about it. Look at that jacket there, so unusual, and he goes in, the hips go first, and Fujiwara tries to defend it, but he has absolutely no chance. And Maleh just drives him over onto his back for a massive Ippon. And that absolutely puts him back to world #1, and Maleh has showed what he can do just at the right time, coming up to the coming World Championships. Maleh says, well, you're the man, but no. He turns it back onto Maleh and he says, you're the man, you're world #1, and you are still world champion. Gold medal for Iran.
At over 100 kilograms, the incredible Mongolian hero Naidan Tuvshinbayar was in action. The 2008 Olympic champion has enjoyed a long and fruitful career, and has a habit of coming back just when it seems his ability to perform has dwindled. A fact illustrated last year when he stole the show to win this event in style. And once more he was in a throwing mood, defeating Germany's Johannes Frey by Ippon in their semi-final match to give himself a chance of defending his title against South Korean youngster Kim Min-jong. At just 18 years of age, Kim is an exciting prospect, and showed his potential with a win against under 100 kilogram Olympic champion Lukas Kapalik in the other semi-final. The contest for the gold medal would be a true clash of old and young. Could Kim announce his arrival at senior level by defeating the veteran Naidan to take a maiden World Judo Tour gold?
What a match this has been. Naidan, wow, he just never gives up, does he? He's always there. He keeps bouncing back. But this young man here, Kim Min-jong, he's done remarkably well against such an experienced fighter. Oh, he's caught him with Uchimata, and he has won the gold medal. He's cadet world champion, and this is the first time he's ever stepped out at this level, at senior level, and he's just thrown an absolute legend. This is his first World Judo Tour gold medal, and what a way to do it against, well, such an experienced fighter. Olympic champion, the first ever for Mongolia. then silver medalist also in London, and now still there at the very top. But this young man here has got a great future. He wins gold for Korea, and that smile says it all.
So, a brilliant result to announce the emergence of a new star. But let's not overlook Naidan, who remains one of the sport's great performers. We caught up with the iconic Mongolian to reminisce on one of his career highs.
As with anything, it's easy to talk about it afterwards. When I look back to 2008, my first round draw was against the previous Olympic champion at over 100 kilograms, Keiji Suzuki. When I saw that draw, many thoughts went through my mind. What if I beat the number one? I could be the next champion. That thought was what motivated me to do well at the 2008 Olympic Games. At those games, the first match was the most important one for me. After my first round victory, many people started to believe that I could be the next champion. The thought of that helped and motivated me to win our country's first ever Olympic gold medal. To add another interesting little story to the mix, my parents were watching me on television in their home province, which is in the countryside, so their live TV signal was very poor. After my father had struggled to watch my first matches on TV, he decided to climb up the nearest mountain to get a better reception. He prayed, and he called people to find out how I was doing. When he came home from the mountain, our home was full of guests, friends and journalists, all of them congratulating my father and mother for my victory. At the time I won the gold, there was an election, and there was conflict between our two leading political parties, who contested the result and hadn't reached an agreement. After I became the first ever gold medalist at the Olympic Games for my country, our nation was celebrating. Even the opposite parties came together and agreed to work together for our nation's future development. At that time, I had no idea that my Olympic medal would affect the whole country that much, and in such a positive way. Since then, I've been still keeping myself active and have been competing on the international scene. The reason why I am still active as an athlete is in order to be a good role model for our future athletes. Because since my success at the Games, the number of judo players has increased significantly in my country. I have been competing with and against, nationally and internationally, 3 or 4 generations of athletes in my time. The reason why I'm still active is to give respect to the young generations and for viewers who like to watch judo. That's why I still keep going today. When our two main parties disputed the election result and failed to reach an agreement, who would have known that it would be my result which would make them come together and shake hands? I understood then the true meaning of sport. It's a symbol which promotes respect and friendship. It's an inspiration, and most importantly, it unites us. Sport brings positive and equal opportunities to all, and it brings happiness and joy to the lives of people and athletes.
At under 60 kilograms, there would be more gold medal hopes for South Korea, with the return of world bronze medalist Kim Won-jin. Having fought just once on the tour since 2016, some big Ippon Judo marked his return to form here, as he made it through to his first final in over 3 years, where he would face Yang Yung-wei of Chinese Taipei. Who would come out on top?
Well, Yang doing very well here against very experienced Kim. World bronze medalist, but been out for a little while and now back to the final. Oh, what an uchimata that was! Oh my goodness me! And you don't see it perform like that very often. He drew him onto his hip, and look at that! Uses his hands to absolutely plant him. And that, well, it's almost kata uchimata, wasn't it? Draws him on, more hip than it was actual leg, but then look at the finish. What tewaza that was, plants him onto his back, and he wins his first World Tour gold for some time. A good return for Kim, and another gold medal for Korea.
And at under 100 kilograms, South Korea were looking for even more gold, as their reigning world champion Cho Gu-ham took to the tatami. But having not topped a World Judo Tour podium since the World Championships, Cho would face a tough semi-final against the explosive young Canadian Shadi Elnahas.
Elnahas, a big thrower, just exploded onto the scene. Oh, he's gone over for a wazari though. Nice tomonagi there from Cho. Cho just goes in for the Yoko Tomai, directs Elnahas onto his side. So now Elnahas will have to come forwards, but this is when he's dangerous. 9 seconds left on the clock. Seanagi had to come forwards, and Cho just explodes underneath for that left Ippon Seanagi. Beautiful stuff, beautiful drive. He had to go for it, the Canadian. And the world champion back to form. Look at the drive he gets there. And he just explodes underneath his opponent. And that puts him through to the final.
Ireland's Ben Fletcher would face Cho in the final, after he came up with some innovative and some classical judo to reach the gold medal contest. It marked a continuation of a brilliant year for the Irishman so far. But the nous of Cho would be a bridge too far. The South Korean victorious on penalties, an important confidence boost that increases the chances of the under 100 kilogram world title staying with Korea this summer. There was some fantastic judo in Hohhot. At number 3, Elnahas would have to recover from a defeat to battle Karl Richard Frey of Germany in a duel between two big throwers.
Two big throwers, almost halfway through the contest. Somebody's gonna go! Oh, now then, Uranagi, is it gonna be? Elnahas goes in, yes it is! Uranagi there from Frey. And Elnahas was either going to do a massive surigoshi or he was going to go himself. Massive commitment, that's what big throwing is all about. Look at that readjustment there from Frey. Then he gets the direction and over the top he goes. Elnahas, not the best tournament that he's had, but he was going for Ippon, and that is what we want to see. Huge technique there from Karl Richard Frey, and he wins the bronze medal.
Japan's Nizoe Saki would face Anna Burnham of Sweden for under 70 kilogram gold in a match which saw our number 2 Ippon.
Well, Burnham certainly showing consistency on the World Judo Tour. Always there roundabout, but she's got her work cut out here. Nizoe. Oh, look at that! Wow, Ashiguruma, and that was beautifully taken, straight the way over the top there, and it's all over. Burnham will have to be satisfied with the silver medal. She just stayed still for that split second, and you can't do that at this level. Ashiguruma then, and it costs her the gold medal, and that is gold for Nizoe and Japan. What a technique that was.
Finally, Ippon number 1 came as Georgia's Levani Matiashvili and Germany's Johannes Frey met for over 100 kilogram bronze.
Well, Matiashvili just setting Frey up. It seems that he's controlling the arm. Now what's going to happen? Oh, what a technique that was. A beautiful Seanagi, and he went off the sleeve. Well, he almost looks nonchalant, doesn't he? As he's going over there, he just puts him onto his back and he says, well, I don't need to control this because he's up and he's over and I've done the work. That's brilliant stuff from Matiashvili. Matchishvili wins the bronze medal in style.
On show at under 48 kilograms was one of the seldom seen judoka from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Often only in action at big events, athletes like John Yoo-sun are an unknown quantity and have been known to cause big upsets. In Hohhot, she took gold with a Wazari win against China's Zhong Yao in the final. And on the podium, she was overcome with emotion, showing just what this gold medal meant to her. But more was to come at under 57 kilograms, as reigning Asian champion Kim Jin-ah was in action. She surprised the in-form Canadian Jessica Klimkate with a big uchimata, before defeating China's Liu Tongwan with this foot sweep for another ippon, to progress to the final, where she faced Daria Mezhitskaya. The Russian is one of the category's big throwers, and once again showed her skills during the day, seeing off China's Zhang Wen at the quarter-final stage. And then Sarah Leonie Cizik of France at the semi-final stage. Could Mezhitskaya stop the Democratic People's Republic of Korea from adding to their Hohhot gold medal haul in the final?
Well, we don't see the Democratic People's Republic of Korea in too many competitions. We really don't. But Kim here, oh, look at that! That wins her the gold medal, and that was beautifully taken. What a seotoshi that was. It was so low, and it just drove downwards, didn't it? And wow, Mezhitskaya didn't stand a chance. That was brilliant stuff, and wow, considering that we don't see them many big international competitions, they seem to upset the odds when they are in action. But this wins the Democratic People's Republic of Korea their second gold medal of the tournament. And the Asian champion did it in style. That was brilliant stuff.
At under 63 kilograms, the final was contested between Germany's Martina Tridos and China's Tang Jing. The former Tokyo Grand Slam winner was already ahead thanks to this Wazari score, but then threw big with Ouchigari to make sure of the win. It gave her a first gold medal on the tour since Ekaterinburg in 2017, a medal which was presented by Jian Dongmei, president of the Chinese Judo Federation and 2008 Olympic champion at under 52 kilograms. At under 78 kilograms, Fanny Estelle Posvit of France was on point, taking the win with a golden score Wazari against the informed German Anna Maria Wagner. And at over 78 kilograms, yet more World Judo Tour gold went to Idalis Ortiz, whose continued consistency makes her a medal machine for Cuba. Under 66 kilogram gold went to Kim Lim-won, who defeated Russia's Aram Grigorian in the final on penalties, to add to an impressive tally of medals for South Korea here in Hohhot. At under 73 kilograms, Hidayat Haydarov took gold for Azerbaijan, countering Viktor Skvortov of the UAE for ippon in the final. After winning gold at the Baku Grand Slam just a few weeks ago, Haydarov was on top yet again here in Hohhot. Could he be a dark horse for the World Championships this summer? Finally, at under 90 kilograms, Nagasawa Kenta of Japan clashed with Serbia's 2017 World Champion Nemanja Majdov in the final. Although Majdov has had the better results this year, it was Japan who took gold, thanks to this uchimata for Wazari. It meant it was Nagasawa who was all smiles at the end of the day. We finish at under 52 kilograms, where the new queen of the division is Abe Uta of Japan. 18 years old. World champion. Unbeaten in almost 2.5 years. For now, Abe reigns unchallenged. But the queen before Abe was not overthrown. Kosovo's Majlinda Kelmendi abdicated her throne, and now she wants it back. A clash between these two amazing judoka at the World Championships in Tokyo looms large. But before we see how Abe got on here in Hohhot, let's get to know Kelmendi in our latest Meet Your Judoka feature.
Well, I started judo when I was 8, and it was my sister who started first, and then I went with her. I didn't know what kind of sport is judo, but then I just enjoyed it, I liked it, and here I am today. I can say I have 2 or 3 favorite throws. I like ogoshi, I like haraigoshi, and I like uchimata. Why I like them? I like them because with these techniques, you can make attractive throws. My favorite newaza technique, I can say it's juji gatame, even that I don't do it so often, but I like it. My hero is my coach, Driton Kuka. I would not be here today without him, so he's my hero. At a very young age, my favorite judoka was Misato Nakamura, and now today it's Clarice Agbegbenu. She's also one of my best friends, and I also now like Daria Bilodit. She's doing amazing. I think my biggest rival for today is Abe Uta. After judo, I want to be an independent and strong woman. I want to be, why not, Minister of Sport in my country, and one day, why not, President of Kosovo. I would say to the young judokas that if they want to become champions, they can do it. Very often I have the question why your judo is so good, and I always say that I have nothing special. I just work hard, I believe in myself, in my coach, and that's it. Why judo? Because judo it's not what I do, judo it's what I am.
In Kelmendi's absence, Abe was living up to her title as Queen of the Division here in Hohhot, making it to the final with ease. After displaying ruthless efficiency on the ground against South Korean Jang Ye-jin, Abe then gave a glimpse of her throwing ability, first against Canada's Ekaterina Guika, and then against Geffen Primo of Israel, taking her down for a wazari, before once again showing her lethal transition skills to end the bout with a pin. As expected, Abe was on track for gold, and was making it look like a walk in the park. Faced with stopping Abe was Evelyn Schopp of Switzerland, who showed she cannot be taken lightly with an ippon win against former world number 1 Andreea Kitsu of Romania. But Abe is on another level. How would the final finish in Hohhot?
Abe has been on blistering form all day. Schopp, just consistent. She's always there roundabout. Now then, what's going to happen here? Oh, she catches the grid! Puchimata! And that was brilliant. It really was. As soon as she caught the sleeve, disappeared right the way underneath, and Schopp went right the way over the top. And that was absolute brilliance. And I think that everybody is waiting for this big showdown between Abe Uta and, of course, Kelmendi, the Olympic champion. They've never met, and it looks set for the World Championships. And it's going to be an amazing match. It really will be. Who's going to win? Well, only time will tell. Abe Uta does it again. Ippon all the way through, and she does it with absolute brilliance.
So that's it from Hohhot, after yet another fantastic event in China. Next, we'll see Canada make its debut on the tour, as we travel to the inaugural Montreal Grand Prix.